Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friendly neighborhood Zenosyke, here to Nuzlocke, Pokemon LeafGreen version. Starting off, I have a bit of a confession to make. I, for the most part, skipped Gen 3. Not entirely. I did play through most of Pokemon Sapphire, so I know there's a lot of you who wouldn't consider that having skipped Gen 3, but I didn't really enjoy it. And I most certainly did not play either Fire Red or Leaf Green. I was dumb when they came out, and after not enjoying Sapphire, I kind of felt like a Gen 3 remake would have soiled the memories of my Pokemans when, you know, going back. Oh god, Gen 1 was so terrible. We're gonna keep it simple here. I'm gonna name the main character Red, because I'm an uncreative fop. That's Ren. I want Red. I apparently can't spell today. That's something I'm running into. And right now, in the comments, keep it to yourself. I've read all of the, you know, Red stole Green's grandfather's love crap. I've been there, I've seen that. Please don't start it. I don't care. And again, we're gonna keep it simple. I know I could be immature and name him like Fagball. Yeah, there's not enough name of Fagballs, but I could name him something really stupid and immature, but we have to see him constantly through this game. I'd rather not have that be a stain on us. Now, I'm going to outline the rules of the Nuzlocke. As many of you know, a Nuzlocke is a run of a Pokemon game wherein if your Pokemon are KO'd, they quote-unquote die. That's it, they're done, you have to take them to a Pokemon Center and release them. That'll be a thing. Another unwritten rule is you have to name all your Pokemon. I will be doing that. The next rule, you are only allowed to catch the first Pokemon you encounter in an area. Which means that if I get Rattatas in the first 3 areas I go to, my party has 3 goddamn Rattatas, and I will not be happy about it. I will not be happy about it. But I'll do it. Because the Nuzlocke is all about using Pokemon you wouldn't normally use. That being said, this is in fact a Pokemon I would normally use. In addition to the other rules as they stand, we're going to name our Squirtle Foamy, because why not? You know, Foamy Water, you know, Squirtle, you know, Foamy the Squirrel, no, anyone? Anyway, there are a couple of additional rules that I'm throwing in here. 1, during combat, except with gym leaders, I cannot use recovery items. No antidotes, no potions, nothing. That's because a wild Pokemon isn't going to let me take the time to call my Pokemon back and heal it. It's going to spear me in the face with whatever appendage it happens to have. A trainer, if we're considering the Nuzlocke world to be one where they die, to be how it is not going to let me heal my Pokemon while theirs, you know, collapse in a bloody heap. No. Who would do that? No one. Gym leaders, however, use a healing item during their fight, so I can kind of assume that it's an honor rule that I'd be allowed to use one of my own. would be the only time, which means that if, say, I get poisoned by, say, a Parasect using poison powder or something like that, I better kill that motherfucker quick. Pretty damn quick. Because if my Pokemon dies because of poison, well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. What we're going to do here is we're going to slam a turtle into a plant dinosaur. Hope that goes okay. In a failed pre-recording of this, it actually came down to the wire. I won this fight with 1 HP. This is not a scripted fight. This is not a scripted fight at all. You can totally lose this fight. I mean, obviously, if you use nothing but Tail Whip, of course you could use it. That would be dumb. But you can have an unlucky hit, a critical hit happen, and just get completely boned. And I really, really do not want to start this Let's Play out with a loss on my record. The Nuzlocke has not started yet. The opening to Red and Blue, and consequently Fire and Leaf Green, has a really slow start, wherein going to Viridian City, the first town, I have to... What? I don't care. No, go away. What was I saying? Oh, slow start. Since I can't catch Pokemon right now, it would be kind of unfair, and I know I'm being a pussy about it, but it's kind of unfair to expect me to completely lose out on this route's Pokemon, because I'm pretty much guaranteed to get attacked on the way there. Thank you, Pidgey. You have impeccable timing. I wish I had Pokeballs. Oof, maybe I don't. You're really weak. Yeah! Case in point. If I'd had Pokeballs and I had, considered the Nuzlocke started yet, I would be shit out of a Pokemon. There's nothing doing about that. If I KO the first Pokemon in a route, that's it. I've lost. Or rather, lost out. I didn't lose. I mean, I KO'd them. But I get one shot. There will be exceptions in the case that I need a Pokemon that can use an HM. But the Pokemon who is capable of that, or, like, let's say that I got Surf, but Foamy was dead. God willing, that never happens. But say Foamy is dead, and I need to Surf. I can go catch, a Tentacool or something, fish for it, and throw Surf on it and use it as an HM slave. Should I have to do this, I'm not allowed to use that Pokemon in combat. If it comes up in combat, I am simply to allow it to die and get wiped out. I will have to release all other Pokemon in the party, but I'll be able to keep the HM Slave because it's a non-combatant. And I feel that that's at least a little bit fair. But the moment I get another Pokemon that's actually, capable of doing it in my collection, totally gotta get rid of it. Anyway, we've gotten the opening of the game done. So, we're gonna get our Pokedex, really begin the journey. Forget fur, old ass. Forget fur. I'm turning Japanese. Is that a joke I'm allowed to make? I don't know. But yeah. Getting my Pokedex, and we're gonna start the journey. This point right now, 10 minutes in, marks the actual beginning of our Nuzlocke. Thank you for sticking with me this long, folks. I'm gonna really, really hope that we run into another Pidgey. I really don't want to start this run with 3 Rattatas. I really, really do not want to start this run with 3 Rattatas. That would be so upsetting. We are going to get that town map. I like to look at it occasionally. It's not necessary. I've played the original enough to know my way around places pretty well. And now that I've said that, I'm going to get lost like an asshole at some point. But we're going to go get our town map. Yay. We're going to leave. We're going to get ourselves a Pokémon. Don't know what it's going to be. Kind of afraid. Did I already get my potion from you? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, please, 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 please. Thank you, Jesus. You have smiled upon me, and I thank you for it. Please, no critical. Oh, God. Ooh, my butthole clenched. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got a little panicky there. If this fucking Pidgey breaks out, I'm going to literally shit a brick in my pants for the... Okay, and I mean, it didn't happen. I was gonna shit a brick in my pants for the rest of eternity. I got a little too overdramatic there. Yes, Pokedex entry. Whoop-de-doo. We need a nickname. It is a female Pidgey. What do you need? What do you name a female bird? What do you name a female bird? It's gonna have some fantastic hair once it fully evolves. I'm gonna be weird. I'm gonna name it Monroe. I don't know why I was looking for the N over there. I don't know if that's proper spelling, but I'm naming a Pokemon after Marilyn Monroe, and quite frankly, I don't give a damn. She's not exactly one of my idols. We haven't seen a single Rattata, have we? It's been... Like, I'm not manipulating this. This is really, really weird. Because I genuinely expected the beginning of this run to totally be just 3 Rattatas. The beginning of this run may be me getting my ass whipped, and that's not okay. I know I had the potion that I could have used outside of the fight to get me back in better shape, but that seemed really stupid. Like, really stupid. And now we've seen the danger of a Nuzlocke, especially in the early game. Grinding is going to be really dangerous, but I'm going to kind of need to, because my Pidgey is really weak. But let's go ahead and get the obligatory "here's how you catch Pokemon" thing out of the way. Something I would like to do is in the future, I'd actually like to give you guys episodes of Glitchy Blue. You know, there's the old you know, tons of items in the 6th slot of your inventory glitch, involving the old man teaching you how to catch this very Weedle that's been sitting here for, you know, a couple of decades now. No, a decade and a half. I'm retarded. But there's that glitch. I'd like to show you guys the catching Mew in Cerulean City glitch. It's not exactly a well-kept secret, but it's one of those ones I didn't find out until about a couple of years ago. It's really neat, and I'd like to show you guys that. Anything else that comes up, you know, I'd love to show off. But that's me just having really good memories of the old game and wanting to share it with you guys. Now, I've gotten this out of the way, and I don't know quite what I want to do. Because here's Route 2. That represents a new Pokemon. That's great. However, Route 2 also continues on past Viridian Forest. I could totally try to go for a Pokemon up there. However, that leaves me going into Viridian Forest with 2 Pokemon. Speaking of which, I need to put Monroe out in front so we can start taking some experience. My other option, instead of going in here and immediately getting, 1 Pokemon and, whatever, God willing, it was like a Pikachu or something. That happened to me once upon a time. First Pokemon I ran into was Pikachu. But I could also go this way, immediately get into a trainer battle with Green. Not a fantastic idea, but I could do it. Probably lose and immediately end the Nuzlocke. That's starting to seem like a really terrible idea. Let's go ahead and go to Viridian Forest, see what I get. Depending on what I get in here will determine if we come down here to get a new Pokemon, or if we continue through Viridian Forest and try to get something on the other side next to Pewter. What do you have to say? I'm going to continuously underestimate Rattata because Rattata is pretty terrible. Alright. Here's hoping. Once upon a time, I had really, really good luck with the patch of grass over here spitting out a Pikachu. Let's see how that goes. Crossed fingers. It's a Weedle. I'm okay with this. I'm not thrilled, but worse things have happened. That level 4 Weedle is faster than my Pidgey. This angers and confuses me. Also the fact that it keeps using String Shot when it is already faster. This Weedle is begging to be caught. You KO this and I will release you. Every time with how rough this is, I am shitting a brick. Work. Don't you get out of that fucking ball. Thank you, Jesus. No deliberation on name on this one. I know exactly what I'm naming a Weedle. This Weedle's getting the shit nicknamed out of it. And its name is Bob. It's a female. Its name is Bob. I don't give a damn. Alright, we're gonna go back to Pokemon Center. I'm happy. I've got a 3rd Pokemon. But yeah, that Weedle is named Bob. There's a very stupid reason for this. Weedle evolves into Kakuna, which then evolves into Beedrill. I had a really stupid thought enter my head one day. Bob the Beedrill, can he stab it? Bob the Beedrill. Are you fucking kidding me? He's a goddamn Beedrill. Ladies and gentlemen, the musical stylings of Zenosyke. I'm sure you were absolutely entranced. But, yeah. That's why I don't care what the gender of this Weedle was. That's Bob the Beedrill. And, yes, he can stab it, even if he doesn't have a penis. Although, I suppose as a bug, he wouldn't have a penis in the first place. Is that I don't... You know what? I'm gonna ignore that. That's a thing that passed through my brain once, and we're never gonna discuss it again. And I do mean that. We're not discussing this. carefully avoid the patch of grass so as to not completely screw myself. And you know what? I'm going to end it here. We've caught ourselves 2 Pokemon. We have at least stepped foot in Viridian City. We've made pretty good progress. So, next time on Zenosyke Nuzlocke's Pokemon LeafGreen, we enter Viridian Forest and hopefully make it through Pewter City. See you then.